Imagine you're standing on a busy London street corner. And you hear someone say, "I'm gonna grab coffee." Wait, where's the going to? Where's the full phrase? Welcome to ELISION, the grammatical superpower that makes English sound natural instead of formal. Today, we're breaking down one of the most important concepts that separates textbook English from real English. Elision literally means leaving out, from the Latin elidere. It's when speakers deliberately omit words that are obvious from context. Think about it. If I ask, "Want some tea?" instead of "Do you want some tea?" you understand perfectly. The meaning doesn't change, but the sentence feels 60% more natural. This isn't lazy speaking. It's efficient language. Native speakers do this unconsciously around 50 times per hour. First, auxiliary dropping. I'm gonna leave instead of I am going to leave. Second, subject pronoun dropping. Sounds good instead of it sounds good. Third, articles disappearing. Going to store instead of I'm going to the store. And fourth, the sneaky one, preposition skipping. What are you talking about? With about moved to the end. Here's the plot twist. You've been hearing these every single day, but nobody told you they had a name. Here's where it gets interesting. You can say, "I'll text you," but you cannot say, "I text you later." Why? Because elision only works when context makes the meaning crystal clear. You can't drop words in formal writing. Your email to your boss still needs the to and is. You can't drop words when emphasizing a point. And you can't drop words to a complete stranger who has no context. Elision is a trust thing. You're trusting your listener knows what you mean. Native speakers don't just drop words, they compress them. Notice how going to becomes gonna. The vowel sound actually changes. This is called weak form pronunciation. Wanna instead of want to. Gotta instead of got to. Shoulda instead of should have. Your textbook probably never showed you this because written English can't capture it. But when you're listening to real conversations, podcasts, movies, street interviews, this is what you hear. Master weak forms. And suddenly English feels 10 times easier to understand. Here's your mission. For the next 48 hours, listen carefully to English speakers, whether it's a podcast, a movie, a TikTok, or a street conversation, and write down 5 examples of elision you hear. Is it auxiliary dropping? Subject pronoun omission? Article removal? Once you recognize the pattern, you'll start hearing it everywhere. And here's the bonus. Understanding elision doesn't just make you a better listener, it makes you sound more natural. When you speak, you don't need to force weak forms. But recognizing them removes the mystery of why native speakers don't sound like your English textbook. That's when English finally clicks.